understand why we lift our hands and sing praises, and people can't comprehend that when we dance we're not crazy. See, maybe they don't realize that sitting high is the Father, and this is what we were created for, nothing less or more but to worship you. And I just wanna say that yours is the best love that I've ever had. And I just wanna say that I think it's only fair that we give it back. I love you. I love you. Just as surely as I know my name, I know one thing I'll never.
Hey guys, this is Safina and you are watching A King's Love Convo. So I'm a very girly girl. Like, my favorite color is pink and it doesn't get any more girlier than that. You know, I love, you know, getting my nails done and hair done and makeup and all of that fun stuff. I just think it's fun. But a lot of people feel like as a Christian you're supposed to look a certain type of way. Like, a Christian is supposed to have a certain type of look. Or on the other hand, a lot of people feel like those things like makeup and hair weaves, like those things in and of itself are evil. You know, wearing no makeup and wearing long jean skirts somehow makes us more virtuous than the woman who wears weave or wears makeup, and all of that is personal opinion. This is my little rant. This is my little sidebar. One of the things that's my biggest pet peeve is when people try to take scripture out of context and try to twist it in order to fit their personal preference or personal opinion. So I personally know people who don't like makeup, they don't like hair, and that is perfectly fine. But my thing is, in the church, to not make it seem as though that's somehow biblical or that somehow is not your personal opinion, and you try to say that God said that and he didn't. Back to what I was saying, a lot of people feel like those things are evil, or it's wrong for a woman to wear makeup, or it's wrong for a woman to wear weave, and those things are wrong in a sense of is when we're depending on those things more than we're depending on God. The other day I said on Facebook, you know, not wearing makeup and wearing long jean skirts don't make us virtuous. Trusting God, giving our heart to Jesus Christ and surrendering to him, that's what makes us virtuous. That's what makes us holy and righteous. What good is it? I don't care how many tacky outfits you wear. I don't care how minimal makeup you wear. That means absolutely nothing if your heart is corrupt, if you're mean, you're bitter, you're evil, you're filled with a whole bunch of unforgiveness, you cursing people out in the parking lot because they cut you off, and your heart is not right with God. One of the scriptures that came to mind was in Matthew 23 when Jesus was like to the Pharisees, who were, you know, the legalists, and he was saying like, clean the inside of the cup first and then the outside will become clean too. So basically what he was saying is that we focus so much on the outside and appearing to be sanctified and sanctimonious and proper, but then our hearts are so jacked up. And so he's saying like, get the inside right first with me. Give your heart to me. Surrender to me. Trust in me. Love people. And as your heart becomes right with me, I'll change you from the inside out. And I know he's done that with me personally. You know, there's certain things, honestly, that I wore years ago. And I mean, I never was like one of those girls that really like dressing, you know, wearing minimal clothing. But there's certain things that even now looking back that I wouldn't wear now, simply because I have come to understand that I'm representing Christ. How am I going to sit here and minister to people, and how am I going to sit here and, you know, represent Christ with my boobs out? Like, it's just it's just not a good look. And so when we get our hearts right with God, he changes us from the inside out. You're not going to want to wear certain things, or God may put certain convictions in your heart to not wear certain things, not because it's a law, but because you will understand the price that he paid for you, and you will understand the value of your body and the fact that it does not belong to you, and you will understand your worth and your value and how valuable God sees you, and so you're not going to want to show that off. Now that's a totally different mindset, and that's a totally different attitude, rather than saying trying to dress up the outside to look like I'm this perfect saint, but then the inside, my heart is corrupt and jacked up. Now on the flip side of that, modesty is extremely important. Like, I'm please don't misinterpret what I'm saying as to say, oh, it doesn't matter, we can go out there and be butt naked. And no, it does matter, because like I said earlier, we're representing Christ. As women of God, we're representing Jesus. So you know, modesty is still extremely important, and carrying yourself as a woman of God and making sure that you're honoring him, and remembering that it's not just about me. It's not just about Safina. Safina no longer exists. It's about Jesus and bringing people to him. And I don't want to disrespect him, or I don't want to draw attention to myself rather than to him. I mean, this is probably a topic that I know I'm probably going to get a lot of flack for, but at the end of the day, God is really more concerned with the condition of your heart and your inner man or woman, more so than he is whether or not you wear a weave or whether you wear makeup or not. I'm sure no one is going to be rejected when they get to heaven because they wore a weave. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.
Peace.
Should have said God don't check that heart.
Not that sewing. For real.
And so you're not going to allow people to take advantage of you. You're not going to put yourself in certain situations, because you already know your worth in Jesus Christ. You already know a man died for me 2,000 years ago. So I'm not about to let you undo what God already did.